Okay.
Yeah, I'll
See,
be
I don't
building
see
a
you.
full
Okay.
picture.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, we're just getting started.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Yeah, I was gonna call out like some of the different. They have actual reasons. I can't.
bring it into the booth. Everyone, welcome. Here on Inside Bowling, my name is Mike Flanagan. I invite you to join us throughout the day. We've got a bowling for you here. We're at the inaugural event here in Hot Springs, Arkansas. We are here at Central Bowling Lanes for the 2024 Spa City. We've got 8 games for you here this morning on this A squad. We've got a B squad coming up a little bit later at 2 p.m. and then at 6 p.m. with our C squad. Looks like is that a problem? Always want to fire up first thing in the morning. Let's try that again.
That over there. Is that better, everybody? That should be a lot better. Anyway, we are at the Spa City Open. This is the inaugural event. Josh Imhoff, I want to thank you for inviting me here and the entire staff here at Central Bowling Lanes for letting me come out and stream this one. We've got 21 players here this morning. We'll have more bowlers throughout the rest of the afternoon as we get into B squad and C squad. It's been a while since we fired up here on this channel, but we're happy that you're with us. We're going to head out to lanes 19 through 22, just one player on each lane so far, and I have to build out the scoreboards a little bit differently here, but we're glad you're with us. I've got another stream pair as well that I'm getting going here this morning, and looking forward to having you for a full day of bowling. We've got some sponsors here as well. We've got Brunswick Bowling, Bowl 101 Pro Shops, Bowlifi, and the Splash Car Wash helping make this one happen. I'll go here for now. Hello to Chaz, Ego Bowling, Haley and Emily, Daniel, everybody in watching here today. I got the oil pattern. We'll get everything going here for you here in just a moment. I'm going to bring up our oil pattern here. "42 feet in length, 40 milliliters per board. Forward oil is 14.68 milliliters of oil, 12.12 on the way back. Total volume is 26.8 milliliters. Using terrain oil. It is a 6-to-1 ratio with all of the shaping on the outside part of the lane. All players should be playing left of the second arrow. Should be pretty high scoring. They had a sweeper here last night. I believe it was 980 or so to win the sweeper last night. I'm going to get my pictures in pictures built here. Enjoy game number 1, and I'll be with you as soon as I have everything firing on all cylinders here this morning. Glad you're with us here on Inside Bowling. Okay, everybody, I'm somewhat up and running here. Once again, if you're just joining us, tuning into opening round coverage, game number 1 of 8 here from the 2024 Spa City Open Central Bowling Lanes here in Hot Springs, Arkansas. My name is Mike Flanagan. Got started here just at about 8 a.m. We got 21 players here on the A Squad Bowling. Again, we want to give a shout out to our sponsors, Brunswick Bowling, Bowl 101 Pro Shops, Bowlifi, and Splash Car Wash. Pace of play should be pretty quick here this morning. I have lanes 19 through 22 for you, as well as lanes 11 through 14. I do have the picture-in-picture built there for you. And I've got a few more things to do here, but I just wanted to check in with you guys. We'll be here all day, 24 total games of qualifying today across 3 squads, 8 a.m., 2, and then we're back again at 8 o'clock tonight. So there's plenty of bowling to go around here today from Arkansas. We got Carl Williams here. Can get to 239, a nice opening game for Carl. Andy Warren can start with 203 there on 19 and 20. 21 and 22. Jason Britton and Aaron Jones. Nice 239 start there by Carl Williams. How's it going, Kenny Seymour? Hopefully you're doing well, sir. Thanks for being here this morning on Inside Bowling. And as we continue to get things dialed in, I'm going to get our other pairs set up here as well. If you have any questions, I'll answer them for you in the chat. I will be right back as we conclude game number 1. Action is fast and furious here this morning. I'll be right back here on Inside Bowling. everybody. Looks like I've got both of my picture-in-pictures built. I've got the scoreboards as best as I can get them. They're really spread out here. So apologize for any clarity issues, but that's the best we've got here. We've got some notable players here now across our 8 lanes I have for you up on the screen. You see Zach Wilkins. Zach bowling with Robert Ward on lanes 13 and 14. Next door, we've got Corey Imhoff bowling with James Cantier. And then inverted here, we have none other than Jared Thompson who's bowling with Tyler McLaren and Eric Jones. Eric Jones, the poster boy on this one here. We used him on the thumbnail per Josh Imhoff's request. And in bowling right next door, we have Mike Williams and Alex Isakarii. I think that's how you say that name. Alex Isakarii. It's Isokariari. Isakarii? I think that's probably it. First time covering Isaac at an event. And again, 8 games of qualifying here this morning. We'll be back again at 2 o'clock today and then at 6 o'clock. We're here at Central Bowling Lanes in Hot Springs, Arkansas. First time being here. Made the drive down from St. Louis, about 6.5 hours away. See Eric Jones strike, spare, 4-bagger. Make that a 5-bagger now. Eric Jones, a PBA champion. Congratulations to Eric. That was a huge moment for that young man. He is very young. 20 years old, I believe. Jared Thompson with a flat 7. And looks like I'm soon to be able to get you guys the standings of the event. Again, we got 24 total games for you here today. So as we get rolling here, first time working with Josh, accessing the tournament information, but we're going to be able to bring it up on the screen for you. See how everybody bowled in game number 1. Just bring up my email here. Let's see what we have. Spa City info. Here we go. Okay. These guys are on it. TournamentBowl.com. that, I have standings after game number 1. After we get this shot here from Mike, I'll bring it up on the screen. A little 2-8 for Mike. Uh-oh, 6-8 for Jared Thompson. Here are your standings. 21 players on this squad. Scott Robinson, your leader, at plus 43. He bowled 243. Carl Williams in second. Tied with Tyler McLaren, 239 apiece. James Cantier, 235. Fifth, Dimitri Cruz, 231. Jason Britton, sixth with 227. Seventh is Jared Thompson at 225. Corey Imhoff bowled 221 in eighth. Eric Jones, ninth, bowled 216. Dietrich Stanciel in 10th, bowled 214. DeAndre Rogers bowled 212 in 11th. Carter Robinson, 12th, bowled 200. Tamario Ashley, 199. Brian Mitchum, 192, along with Robert Ward. Andy Warren had 191. Corkees Chisholm had 189. Zach Wilkins, slow start there for Zach, 186. Mike Williams had 180. Aaron Jones, 172. And Alex had 145. So those are your standings. I'll get a link in the chat for you guys here shortly. Let's take a peek here and invert our picture-in-picture and take a look and see how Corey is bowling. Zach Wilkins, of course. Eric Jones, 19 and 20. Finishes out with 280. 280 in game number 2. So that will improve Jones to plus 96. Want to check in on the chat. Hello to Gabriel, Chaz, Ego, Mary, Amir. And Rep. How's it going, Rep? Saul Rosenberg is is not playing today. He forgot his shoes and his glasses, so he's not going to be able to bowl today. So he has them. It's taken me a little bit to get everything fired up here today. It's a little bit slower here today than normal. But we got 8 games for you. It's 48 after the hour. We got started right on time today. Little light on the entries this morning. Josh had a lot of people back out last minute. Kind of unfortunate. You know, you try to put together an event for the first year, 10,000 guaranteed for first, and this morning I had some no-shows. But it's looking strong for the rest of the day. If you're watching right now and you'd like to come participate, we got 2 more squads today. We got a 2 p.m. and a 6 p.m. tonight. Excuse me, 2 p.m. and 8 p.m. What was I saying? Spread out 6 hours apart. So 8 a.m., 2 p.m., and 8 p.m. Had that written down wrong. Interesting, 3 players on a pair. 171, 150, and 280 get done before the 2 guys pacing in tournament play there. Mike Williams looking to try to get a triple here. We'll keep an eye on that. We'll head back over here. Robert Ward, 209. Zach Wilkins can finish out with 258 if he strikes out in the 10th frame. 212 for Corey Imhoff. And it looks like 220 for James Cantier. Wilkins, what a year he had on the PBA Tour. I agree with you, Cole, in the chat. So proud of Josh for getting this tournament up and running. Absolutely. I appreciate him asking me to come down and stream the event. We don't add too many new events here, but I talked to Josh. He told me his vision, what he wanted to do, and because I live in Missouri now, it made a lot of sense for me to come down. I had the weekend open, and I'll continue to come back as long as he wants to have me. Wilkins is an elite player. He has moved to elite level. I have a question here regarding the oil pattern. We'll bring it up on the screen right now. Spa City is the name of this one, custom for this event. Wilkins looking to finish out with 259 here. We'll see if he fills it up. Then we'll dissect this oil pattern. There you go, a little ball change, doesn't matter. As you can see, it's a 6-to-1 ratio towards the outside part of the lane. It starts with 2 2-2s, then it goes to 2 5-5s, then 3 8-8s, 4 10-10s, 2 11-11s, and 2 12-12s. It oils 32 feet down the lane, which is a long way to oil with 14.68 milliliters. The speed of the machine is a little bit faster, though, and then it buffs to 42 feet. On the way back, it starts oiling at 35 feet, but of course it buffs to 35 feet. From 42, then it applies a lot of oil in the middle part of the lane, 3 11-11s, then 3 10-10s, 4 9-9s, 2 7-7s, 1 2-2. So most of your shape is around the 8th or 9th board, which should be conducive to high scores, but it is not your typical house pattern. Action underway, game number 3. Game 2 finishing up on the right side of your screen, game 3 on the left side of your screen. We've got Brian Mitchum. Bowling with Tamario Ashley. And then just right next door, after this game concludes, we'll have Eric Jones, Tyler McLaren, and Jared Thompson once again. And we'll have some new players in our picture on the bottom right of our screen. I'll go over the tournament format here in just a moment. I just want to get you guys the correct link to be able to view the scores here. Let's see. There we go, right there. Make you guys a bit.ly link. Be easier to get to the scores. Let's see what I got for you. Holy cow, Jeremy, thank you so much. Super chat coming in from Jeremy. That is so nice of you. Certainly do appreciate that. All right, I'm going to post the standings link for you guys. Standings right here. Put that in there. Jeremy, if you have any questions or anything, buddy, I'll be more than happy to answer any questions for you. Far too kind. All right, so there's a link to your standings now pinned at the top of the chat. Got you good to go there. And we were talking about practice, man. No, not practice. Let's see. You guys wanted to know the format. So here we go. Yesterday we had a 4-game sweeper. It was an $80 entry. Today we've got 8 games of qualifying at 8 a.m., 2 and 8. And then Sunday we've got at 8 a.m. the cashers round, 5 games. And then the top 16 single elimination bracket, best 2 out of 3 matches. Top 8 get a first round bye. Top 4 get a second round bye. And I'm going to go talk to Josh for just a second on how many make it. I believe it's 1 in 4, but I want to make sure I get you guys the right information. Moving over now is Eric Jones. Bowling with Tyler McLaren and, of course, Jared Thompson. Who could forget Jared Thompson winning with Kyle Troop at the Nightmare Doubles? It's a little sick messenger there. Let's watch this messenger again. Watch this messenger. Boom. That messenger delivered by Tyler McLaren. I'll be right back. Going to go talk to Josh Imhoff, our tournament director, get you guys some more information here. Again, we're just underway here, A squad qualifying. We got a full day of bowling. We got 24 games for you. 8 per squad, 3 squads today. 8 a.m., 2 p.m., 8 p.m. here in Hot Springs, Arkansas. I'm Mike Flanagan from Inside Bowling. I'll be right back. All right, folks. So I just talked to Josh for a little bit. We're going to have 48 players on the next squad, and we should have 48 tonight. He's allowing re-entries. So we should end up right around a little over 100 entries for this event. I do want to also bring up standings after 2. Should be updated here. I'll get those for you. Carl Williams, your current tournament leader. 5:08 to start, 2:39, 2:69. Eric Jones second, bowl 2:16. We saw him bowl 280 right here. That's 4:96. Dimitri Cruz, 4:65. James Cantier, 4:55. Zach Wilkins after 2:58 in game number 2 is at 4:44, along with Jason Britton. Andy Warren is 7th at 4:40. DeAndre Rogers 8th at 4:34. Corey Imhoff 9th at plus 33, which is 4:33. Dietrich Stansel 10th at 4:30. See the rest of the scores there, and I've got the standings linked in our chat room here. So we got 213 and 211 for Brian Mitchum and Tamario Ashley. See Jared Thompson can still get to 236. 228 still left up on the board for Eric Jones. And 193 for Tyler McLaren. He had that sick messenger earlier, but it looks like he's getting a little bit lost here. Angles are a little too steep. Take a peek in over here. We got Scott Robinson bowling with Corky's Chisholm, our man Corky's. James Cantier and Corey Imhoff as well. Hello to M. Ham viewing from Eugene, Oregon. Great to have you with us here this morning. Again, our 2024 Spa City Open is brought to you by Brunswick Bowling. If you're looking for a new bowling ball purchase, make sure you head over to Brunswick Bowling. Check out their products, the B7 brands as well. Brunswick also has Radical and Deviate, along with Columbia 300, Hammer, Ebonite, and Track. Also want to thank our folks at Bowl 101 Pro Shops. Corkis runs the shop here. Awesome pro shop. Make sure you check out Bowl 101 Pro Shops. Also want to thank our jersey sponsor, Bowlifi, and the Splash Car Wash here in Hot Springs for their sponsorship. Without those great sponsors, this tournament would not be possible. Pace of play will be a little bit slower later today, as we'll have 2 on each lane. We'll have 4 per pair. I am loving Corky's jersey today. What all does, let's try to all read this right now. Too slow. What does that say about urethane? Pins won't carry. crash. I mean, this is great. This jersey Corky's has on. I got to see if I can get that design from him. Look at that. Look at that, Corky's. You go get him there, buddy. Look at that 9-pin falls out late. Little messenger there. $197 for Corey Imhoff. And James Cantier had 175. Score's coming down a little bit here. It was 228 for Eric Jones, 148 it looks like for Tyler McLaren. Boy, I didn't see that coming. And 190 for Jared Thompson. Wrapping up game number 3, we'll be headed into game number 4 next. Be about a 3-hour squad here this morning. Chaz wanted to know, is there an entry fee and what is it? Yeah, we'll go over that. I can do that. Diedrich made the jersey. Sweet. All right. This entry fee was $250. $250 entry fee. You can still get in the event. If you want to come bowl, you should come down here. Love to have you. Josh is running the tournament, but I am hoping to have him in the booth, talk more about this event. Again, your tournament director and visionary of this event is Josh Imhoff. Got the pleasure of getting to know Josh a little bit out on the PBA tour as he bowled some PTQs. Corky's, come on, man. You got to get that ball out to the right. Corky's, one of my guys, runs the Nightmare Doubles tournament. We've been streaming it now for a few years. Always takes care of me. Texted me earlier this week and said, hey, Mike, I got you set up with your internet. I got you set up with everything you need. Certainly do appreciate this man, Corky's Chisholm, my buddy. Hope he makes the cut. Hope he has a good tournament. Also, folks, another shout out to Jeremy there for that super chat. It's awfully nice of you. Also, if you'd like to support this channel, you can head over to InsideBowling.com. We're now a full-service pro shop. You can purchase all of your goods there: bowling balls, bags, shoes, accessories. And then, of course, we also have our apparel, where we print T-shirts and hoodies. We do that all in-house. We actually just recently got a manufacturing facility and an office space. So if you'd like to support what we're doing here, you can do so, and you can save 15% on any hoodies or T-shirts at InsideBowling.com with coupon code YouTube. YouTube, and that's good year-round. You can use it whenever you like, no matter when you're watching this. YouTube will take care of it. So check that out. YouTube coupon code at Inside Bowling, 15% off all apparel. Hey, Aaron. How you doing, buddy? Good luck bowling. See you a little bit later today, I'm assuming. I want to show you guys something really cool here. This tournament bowl software is so slick that the scores start coming in real time, and I've got that link at the top of the standings, and I can just do this little screen share here, and I can just click refresh and the scores come in real time. It's I know it's probably not the most cutting edge thing in the world, but I think it's cool. See, I'm going to hit refresh right now and see if some new scores come in. There we go. We got some more scores. Eric Jones opens with 724. Dimitri Cruz 687. So score's not astronomical at all. Looks like this pattern's stretching quite a bit. It is AMF lane surface. AMF, I believe it's HPLs here. Scott Robinson looking to finish up with 169. Scott started with 243, a nice start, then 165, going through some transition here. He's playing in between the second and the third arrow. Ball holds pocket. Got some more scores coming in. Carl Williams, 746 to start there for Carl. He is our tournament leader. And unless Jason Britton bowled something massive, Carl's going to be our tournament leader. Corkese, the big wheel. Can bowl 225 out there. Corkese still can. And as you can see, these are just the last two scores we're waiting to come in. Corkese opened up with 189, 229. $225 behind it here. If he doubles in the 10th, he can get to 225. A little inside of target there. Let's look at the 213. So Corkese will be the last score in here. And we can officially move into game number 4. We will head here. Action underway here in game number 4. We have James Cantier looking for a triple. Gets it. Getting lined up out there is James. James bowling with Corey Imhoff. Robert Ward and Zach Wilkins on the right side of your screen. And then on the bottom right of your screen, we've got DeAndre Rogers and Dietrich Stanciel. On lanes 15. Actually, sorry, that was actually on 15 and 16, my bad. That's Jason Britton and Aaron Jones on 13 and 14. And then next door to them, we'll have Andy Warren and Carl Williams, our tournament leader, Carl Williams. Once again, if you're looking for standings, I've got them linked at the top of the chat. It's pinned. And we will just take one more look at the standings here through game number 3. Oh, look at that 7-10 fall off for Zach Wilkins. And here are our standings officially. Carl Williams is your leader, as I mentioned. They'll be coming on the bottom left side of your screen of the picture-in-picture, I should say, the left pair, lanes 11 and 12. Eric Jones in second at 724. Dimitri Cruz, Andy Warren, Jason Britton, Tamario Ashley. We're taking 1 out of 4 to the cashier's round, so that would be the top 5 in this case. So right now, 635, which is just about a 212 average for right now. Bowling on the modified house shot, 6-to-1 ratio. I believe it was about 27 milliliters of oil. We'll pop that up real quick. 26.8 to be exact. There's the shape of your pattern the players are bowling on. And again, if you're just tuning in, we're back again at 2 o'clock today and then 8 o'clock today. So we've got 3 squads for you here from the 2024 Spa City Open, the inaugural event here in Hot Springs, Arkansas. Let's see if Mr. Canteen, I like to call him the Canteen Man, Cantier, can go camping and camp out here. Oh, 379, a little light. Sorry, a nice run there for Mr. Cantier.
All right, bowlers, we're going to do a 50-50 raffle. So here in just a second, we're going to come around and we're going to do $1 tickets from 6 for 5, 50-50 raffle.
See Andy Warren here.
The winner half goes to the prize fund. To get tickets, we're going to draw at
8 spare and a strike. And here is our tournament leader, Carl Williams. Williams today has bowled games of 239, 269, and 238. Chaz, glad you're here watching, my friend. Yeah, every single squad will have fresh oil. They do re-oil after every squad. Opening triple here for Carl. Carl's just got the right roll and touch for this pattern. Folks, I'll be back in just a second. We're in game number 4 here, A squad qualifying. We've got 24 total games for you today. A long day of action here on Inside Bowling. You got Zach Wilkins, bottom right of your screen as well. Enjoy some bowling. I'll be back in just a couple of frames. All right, everybody, back with you here. Jason Britton up on lane 13 here. Bowling with Aaron Jones. Aaron's got a good look to the pocket. Was over there behind their pair for a minute. But your tournament leader here, Carl Williams, with the front three. Williams bowled 239, 269, 238 to start the day. Playing just right between the second and the third arrows. Not having any problems whatsoever. Here on this 42-foot oil pattern. One thing I'm noticing, whoa, that almost came out, is that we do have a lot of lefties in the field here this morning. No problem, Chad. Happy to be here. I got to be frank with you guys as my audience here. What's up, Zach? How you doing, buddy? You know, when I go and stream for the first time at a new place and plug everything in and get it all up and running, as I'm getting older, it takes a little bit more time for me to do this. And I'm becoming more and more forgetful too. So as I get older, I need you guys as an audience just to bear with me as I get everything set up. Earlier, I was cropping the scoreboards and I only cropped 2 instead of 4, and it took me a minute to get going. It took me a game to really get on the air and get comfortable. But you know, it's really like once we're an hour into the broadcast, I'm good for the rest of the weekend. Like, we're good. It's just impossible to get everything running like right on time, especially when you start at 8 in the morning and the center doesn't open until just after 7. Wow. Carl was asking for that one to peel, and it did. He rang 10. He didn't like it off his hand, but it still hit the pocket. Tournament leader. Max score now 279 this game. Whoa. He didn't think that he struck. We're going to have to watch that one again, Aaron Jones. All right, let's take a look at this again. Watch this pen action, everybody. He hated it off his hand, didn't even watch it. Boom. Turns around. Oh, okay. Looks like 203, 212, 203. Zach Wilkins. Robert Ward had 203. Wilkins can bowl 235 with that solid 9. That's going to do it for game 4 over here. Close things out here on lanes 11 through 14 as we conclude game 4. We'll be halfway through this qualifying squad. Jason Britton now with 3 in a row. Britton so far in the tournament, 227, 217, 191. So just kind of grinding through here. Does have the open frame, but has a triple to make up for it now. Still bowl 248. Beautiful. 4 in a row. Andy Warren with that nice little light half pocket shaker strike. Carl Williams now up. Aaron Jones a little firm on that one. Leaves the 9 pin. See Carl just right between the second and third arrow. Got that one out just a little early. Caught the dry a little quick. Again, 6-to-1 ratio out there around the 9th, 10th board. Get it there just a little early. It's going to want to check on you. Keeping his angles pretty tight, a little bit further towards the inside part of the lane. That one there just leaked right. Rang a 10 on the last shot on that lane. Aaron Jones with the cover. Entry fee is $250 for this one, Scott. If Andy watches this back, he's going to see that he's just a little too deep on the lane. I think like a 1-and-1 left, maybe a 2-and-1 left. Andy would have a lot better look at the strike pocket here. I know he's probably not hitting his target. He needs to get it further to the left so it'll hook back, but I think if he just inched a little bit left, I think he'd have a little bit better look. And I really like what we got going on here on 13. Jason Britton. A little left to target there, but a held pocket. He's got a big string of strikes going now. Britton currently tied for 5th, 227, 217, 191. Going to bowl his highest game of the event here. See, he has 68 in the 4th. So 98, 128, 158, 188, 218, 248, the max right here. Second shot in a 10th. Can get to 248. He's already in the 230s. Looking to move up. Andy Warren just to our left was 4th coming into this game. 191, 249, 199. Andy can still bowl 194. That's better. Ooh, still light. I still think he can move his feet a little bit left. Those of you that are watching this morning on Inside Bowling, I thank you so much for being here on our YouTube channel. If you have not subscribed to our channel, certainly would appreciate it if you would. Ring the notification bell as well to let you know every time we go live. We've been streaming for almost 15 years. That's really crazy to say. But we've been streaming almost 15 years. We started on the Ustream platform back in the day before YouTube even had live streaming. Then we switched over to a platform called Livestream, which was the actual name of it. Pretty ingenious name, Livestream. And then YouTube opened up and we moved over to YouTube. And we've been here for a long time. We're at almost 89,000 subscribers. We're 11,000 away from 100,000, which is a massive goal of ours. So we would appreciate you subscribing and letting your friends know to subscribe as well. And we also sell merch online to help support, what we're doing here. And we've got a little business here where we're able to just do things in the bowling industry. We've carved out a little niche, and we're so appreciative of this community. I mean, coming and streaming these tournaments are tougher than they used to be 15 years ago when I first started doing this. Got a lot more moving parts in that. But the big reason why I even come and do it is for the people. The people on site that run the events, the bowlers that are on site, and then of course you guys in the chat and those that watch these events. I truly do enjoy sitting down and interacting with you, and it's been a little while since we've had an opportunity to get together here on Inside Bowling. We do have some other events coming up here in the not too distant future. As a matter of fact, I believe we have them listed on our website now at insidebowling.com. Mike, how do you not know that? Now, our next event is actually going to be August 9th through the 11th in Springfield at Enterprise Park Lanes. It will be the Springfield Doubles Kevin Williams event. We'll be back doing that again this year. Looking forward to seeing the Weimer family along with CT and, of course, K. Will down there in Springfield. Then we're back the following weekend, 11th Frame Open. We're back doing the 11th Frame Open, Jeff Riggles event at Cherry Lanes in Dubuque, Iowa. And then we'll be back up in Iowa again in Waterloo for the Ebonite Fall Classic, which we've been doing since 2011, September 13th through the 15th. So we've got 4 live streams here in a matter of just a couple of months. Pretty stoked about it. Pretty stoked. So our tournament leader bowls 237. As we now officially go into game number 5. Let's head over here and get a scoring update. So as we mentioned, Carl Williams, our tournament leader, 983 his start for the opening 4 games, 983. Eric Jones, 951. Dimitri Cruz, 914. Jason Britton, 872. And you see the cut line now, Zach Wilkins, 859. Dietrich Stansel, 845, 842 for James Cantier. Corey Imhoff, 8th at 833. Corkis Chisholm, 9th at 826. 10th to Mario Ashley at 825. Andy Warren is 11th at 821. Brian Mitchum, 12th at 818. The other player that is plus is DeAndre Rogers at 802, which is +2 through 4 games. Halfway through this squad, if you'd like to bookmark those standings, I have them pinned in the chat at the top of our chat room. Kicking it over here with Scott Robinson and Corkis Chisholm on the right side of your screen over on lanes 21 and 22. Next door over on lanes 19 and 20, we have Dietrich Stansel, who's up right now, bowling with DeAndre Rogers. And on the bottom right of your screen, you see on the left pair, we've got our triple lefty group of Eric Jones, Tyler McLaren, and Jared Thompson. And then right next door, Mike Williams and Alex Ascarari. I gotta figure that one out. What's my cut prediction? Boy, I really don't have any idea on that right now. I would say 5th right now is 859. It's a 215 average. There's going to be some re-entries. I would say 217 times 8. 217 average probably for the cut. That's what I would say. Just right now. Must have some folks on the West Coast opening up right now, or waking up, I should say. Waking up is hard to do sometimes for people, especially for me. There's a song about it too. I think it goes like, they say that waking up is hard to do. Something like that. But anyway, West Coast people, we're getting some more viewers in here. It is, let's see, if you're in LA, it's 7:47 in the morning. If you're watching bowling right now in LA on a Saturday morning after a nice Friday night, relaxing, chilling, God bless you for being here. Corkis with a little 4-9 trippage there on the right. Don't act like I didn't see it, Corkis. I did. I'm going to flip our PIP here. Yeah, you know me. Here's my PIP. Yeah, you know me. We got the PIP. I gotta hand it to the lefties here, though. They are keeping up with the pace. I thought with the one group having 3 on the pair, I thought they might hold everybody up, and that's not the case at all. They're doing very, very well. We are at Central Bowling Lanes in Hot Springs, Arkansas. Wow, that was just thrown past the break. A little speed control issue there. This pattern is a little speed sensitive. Nice shot from Jared. Yep, 3 two-handed lefties on the same pair. Yep, you're seeing that right. Well, Jared's not, technically. So, not technically. You got 3 lefties, 3 good lefties, let's put it that way. It's 1 out of 4 overall, not each squad. We'll make it to the cashers round tomorrow, 8 a.m. Eric Jones says, I am two-handed. I'm going to take a second here, though. I'm going to balk. Didn't like something there. Mike Williams, will week 10. I'll tell you, 8-game qualifying blocks, those are long blocks. That's a lot of games. Mike keeps getting 9 counts here. Let's see if we can't get him a strike. Another 9 count for Mike. Got the 6-8 there. Jared can't get his ball to finish. Oh, wow. Thought that might have had a shot at first. Bottom right of your screen, picture in picture here. They've still got a little bit of bowling here. I will switch over there and get you the scores here in just a moment. DeAndre Rogers can still bowl 193. Dietrich Stansel can still bowl, excuse me, Rogers can bowl 183. I added an extra frame there. Dietrich can still bowl 198. Corkese, if he were to convert this to 410, he could still get to 225. Scott Robinson finding it now with a triple up on the board. And that's disaster there in the 10th frame. Big 4 for Dietrich Stansel. Not a good pair this game, 19 and 20. Scott Robinson looking for 4 in a row. Robinson is bowled 243, 165, 169, 196, and now he's got a 4-bagger. He's got the 4-bagger to go with it. Eric Jones leaves the 247-10. Best he can bowl is 194 now. Jared Thompson also with 194 left. Tyler McLaren, the best he can do is 153. Mike Williams can bowl 203. 201 the max for Alex. Eric Jones, 194. So Jones was in second coming into this game. This is low game of the tournament, 216, 280, 228, 227. And now 194. We got some TV stuff going on over here. Josh Imhoff doing something with the television here. Changing channels. If you guys want to see what that looks like, let me see if I can get it for you. There we go. Here's what he's doing. So that's what it looks like here in the building. He's swapping out what we got on television here. So there you go. Alex with the first one in the 10th can get to 201. Jared finishes with 173. Take a peek here at Scott Robinson. Can still get to 220. Robinson bowling with Corquise. Corquise can still bowl 212. And that's going to do it for game number 5. We'll roll into game number 6 here shortly, right here on Inside Bowling. I'm Mike Flanagan. Glad you're with us here on our network here. Looking forward to bringing the rest of the event. Remember, we got 3 squads for you today, A squad, B squad, and C squad. B squad will start at 2 p.m. Central Time, and C squad will start at 8 p.m. Central Time. Back tomorrow morning at 8 a.m. with a cashers round. Top 16 will make it into bracket play. 9 through 16 will compete. We'll eliminate 4 of those players. We'll bring in the next 4 players, which is 5 through 8. We'll eliminate 4. We'll bring in 1 through 4, meaning that 5 through 8 get a bye in 1 round, and 1 through 4 get 2 byes. And we will then cut it down until we have a championship match right here from the inaugural 2024 Spa City Open. Again, I'm Mike Flanagan. I'll be back with you here in just a moment for game number 6 right here on Inside Bowling. All right, everybody, welcome back. Game number 6. 5 games in the books. And we've got our standings available now for you here. We've also got it pinned in the chat. Carl Williams, your tournament leader, 1199. Just bowled his lowest game, though. Eric Jones also bowled his lowest game. He's second at 1145. Jason Britton, 1118. James Cantier bowls 255 the last game. 1097. Zach Wilkins at 1085 is fifth. Dimitri Cruz sixth at 1069. Corey Imhoff seventh at 1067. Aaron Jones at 1018 is eighth. Dietrich Stansel ninth at 1017. The other player plus Corky's Chisholm plus 4 at 1004. 21 players on the squad. Top 5 currently right now would be the cut line, but it's all squads combined. Got 48 coming up on the next squad for you. 48 bowlers coming up at 2 p.m. today here, Central Time. We've got Alex on 19 and 20 here. Alexander bowling with Mike Williams. And then right next door, we've got Andy Warren with Carl Williams. And we will move them to the picture-in-picture. We'll introduce our other players here that we have here in game number 6. We got Zach Wilkins working on 279. He's on 11 and 12. He's bowling with Robert Ward. And then right next door, you got Carter Robinson and Dimitri Cruz. Zach starting to open up the lane pattern now, a little bit softer speed. He's got a really good look out there. Hey Kendall, how you doing, buddy? Yeah, looking forward to seeing you in Springfield as well. Kendall Martin in the chat. Looking forward to being at the Springfield doubles tournament yet again. Love going to Springfield. I was actually talking to Tommy Jones on the way in yesterday. It looks like Tommy Jones is going to be there. There's a clinic going on, I believe, down there. Learn to Bowl clinic, I believe. Make sure you check out all the information on that one. I'm over by the game room here. We do have some kids enjoying the games right now. So if you do hear some children in the background, that's what that is. Yeah, Rep, I hope I can win an alien as well when I'm up in Waterloo in September. Looking forward to that. Eric Kent, what's going on, my friend? Rep, I got to tell you, you cracked me up on Bowl TV, man. Oh, I thought we were going to have a 6-7-10 conversion there. Not for sure we were going to have that. Hey, Tony, how you doing? Tony, it was fun covering you on the PBA 50 at the Senior Masters. I enjoyed that. It's good to see you out there competing, my friend. That was a nasty 4.679 there on 14 for Dimitri. But the Zach attack is here right now. Working on 279 here in game number 6. Oh. Zach's one of the good guys out here. He's got a really good sense of humor. He's really elevated his game the last 18 months. But that'll happen when you get to bowl year round. When he was up in Canada, he couldn't get to bowling centers. It took him a couple months just to get back in the groove of things when he came back down stateside. These two pairs are going to be done before our picture-in-picture. I will invert. Again, if you're just joining us, Spa City Open here in Hot Springs, Arkansas, here at Central Bowling Lanes. Josh Imhoff, your tournament director, putting this one on, his brainchild. I want to thank the entire staff here for hosting us. I want to thank Brunswick Bowling for being a title sponsor, along with Bowl 101 Pro Shops, Bowlifi, and Splash Car Wash. We thank those sponsors. They are what makes these events happen. 258 now for Zach Wilkins. Let's see what that does for Zach here standings-wise. He was in 5th, so he'll improve upon that score. Probably get into the top 3, be my guess. As we switch over here, I just want to take a look at what we had. We have 203 for Alex. Mike Williams can still bowl 202. And Andy Warren and Carl Williams. Still quite a bit of game to go. Carl Williams, your tournament leader. Nice shot there for Mike. That's going to put him in the 200s, 202 the max. Carter Robinson, the best he can do is 135. Dimitri Cruz, however, still bowl 229.
Start of game 7. Bubba will be going around with 50-50 tickets again, but this time we'll be doing wingspans for $20. Fingertip to fingertip.
Oh, I think we go way down there. Yeah.
Finishing out game 6 with our last group. Andy and Carl. Again, Carl is our tournament leader. Carl Williams. Bowled games of 239, 269, 238, 237, and 216. Start out his day. Now he's got
Alright everybody, it is actually going to be $10 wingspans. Josh decided he wanted to change it to $10 wingspans. So
236 is the max for Carl this game. What happened to the last split screen? I don't know. Is there something wrong with it? I'm hanging out over here just because we're finishing up game 6. Everybody else is in game 7. And we got our tournament leader here. But I will switch over to the other one here in just a moment. Only seeing 16 bowlers. Andy Warren, nice little triple here. Finish out with a 4-bagger, can bail out 2-0, 207. 201 the max for our tournament leader, Carl Williams. Nice finish. As long as we get 9 or better on this ball, every game will be over 200 for Carl Williams. We'll get into game number 7. Switch over to our other picture-in-picture. I'll bring the standings up on the screen for you. We'll have 2 to play here from the opening round of the 2024 Spa City Open inaugural event here. 201 finish there for Carl Williams. So as we go into game number 7, we'll switch over here. And we will refresh our scores. And let's see if they still fit on the screen. They do. Through 6 games, here we are. Carl Williams, tournament leader. 1,400 for 6 games. That's 200 over. Eric Jones, 1,392. Zach Wilkins now up to 3rd at 1,343. Jason Britton, 4th at 1,321. James Cantier, we got some James C fans out there. 1,295 start for James. Dimitri Cruz, 6th, 1,278. 7th is Aaron Jones at 1,255. 8th is Corey Imhoff at 1,250. Corkey's Chisholm, 9th at 1,222. The other player plus is Tamario Ashley at 1,218 with that 237 game there. Jared Thompson bounces back with 236, a little bit further down there in the standings. Carter Robinson, a rough game. Bowled 200 the first game. Has yet to bowl 200 since. Hopefully can turn it around the last couple of games here. Again, Williams, Jones, Wilkins, Britton, Cantier, your top 5 currently. Taking a 1 in 5 to our advancers round, cashers round tomorrow morning at 8 a.m. But we've got 2 more squads for you today, B squad and C squad, right here on Inside Bowling, coming up at 2 and 8. 2 and 8 today. I don't think so, Courtney. I don't think Andy Warren is related to Chris Warren that I know of. He's got a brother named Butch, and I'm drawing a blank on the other name. Andy is Chris's brother? Really? I didn't know that. Thanks for letting us know, Jack. Jack, does Andy live in Texas then? Corquise. Little light mixer there. Corquise gets jersey of the day. My good friend Craig Elliott, who I work with at Bowl TV, he does jersey of the day, and I think Corquise gets that for sure today. I don't care who else is bowling or what else we see the rest of the day. That gets jersey of the day. Scott tripping a little 4-pin there. I gotta say, I do like this pattern. If you're new here today, here is the pattern. Spa City, 42 feet in length, using terrain oil, 6-to-1 ratio. It's symmetric. About 27 milliliters of oil out on the lanes on these HPL lane surface. A little backup action. How about that? Nice shot there by Scott. We'll invert. Take a look at Carter Robinson. He's had a rough tournament so far. Looking for a triple here, though. Carter bowling with Dimitri Cruz. Dimitri can still bowl 217. Mario Ashley. Brian Mitchum next door as well. Awesome, Jack. That's awesome he works in there. Nice shot there. Got game number 8 underway here on the left side of your screen. We're going to bounce over here. Scott Robinson and Corky's Chisholm finishing out game number 7. Got 197 and one. What is that? That's 186 up on the board. Next door, Scott Robinson can finish out with 203. Corky's got a pretty good game going here. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Scott misses that one just to the left. So Corky's can bowl 247. Scott finishing out the 10th frame here. Again, if you're just tuning in, it's the 2024 Spa City Open. We are here in Hot Springs, Arkansas at Central Bowling Lanes. Josh Imhoff, your tournament director and promoter of this event, invited me to come down and stream this one. Got a nice field. 21 players this morning. Had some players back out with other things going on. So a little unfortunate only have 21 players here this morning, but we do have 48 signed up for B squad at 2. And then should have 48 for the evening squad again at 8, which 48 and 48 puts us at 96, and 21 would put us at 117 on the entries. So we'll have over 100 entries in this event for sure. One and 4 will make it back to tomorrow morning's cashers round.
Get after tickets. Get after orange tickets. We're going to draw. We raised a total of $120, so 60 going to the prize fund, 60 going to the winner. Ticket number 164227. A little quiet for me. I'm going to repeat again. 164227. I see a hand. Come up here so I can verify. One 164227. All right, congratulations, Zach Wilkins. $60.
Zach Wilkins just won the 50-50. All right, everybody, as we head into the last game, first of all, I want to say thanks for being here. Still waiting for a few scores still to come in. I can report that Eric Jones bowled 279 the last game, though. And I believe is going to go to the lead. All right, standings are in. Standings are in. We got them. And just like that, here we go. Eric Jones is your tournament leader now. Bowls games of 216, 280, 228, 227, 194, 247, and 279. 1671, he is 271 over. Carl Williams is now in second. He's been leading the entire event. He's at 1622. Zach Wilkins is third at 1544. Jason Britton is fourth at 1523. Aaron Jones fifth at 1502. Dimitri Cruz at 1495. James Cantier is at 1491. Corky's Chisholm now up to 1446. Corey Imhoff at 1430. Other players plus Andy Warren in 10th at plus 11, which is 1411. 1402 for Tamario Ashley. There's your standings. I also have them linked at the top of the chat. Zach Wilkins looking for 5 in a row. Oh, and then he's 7-10s. A little behind the head pin. Wilkins bowling with Robert Ward. Next door we got Carter Robinson and Dimitri Cruz. Bottom right of your screen. We've got Aaron Jones and Jason Britton. And then DeAndre Rogers and Dietrich Stansel. Oh, nope, that's incorrect. I have, looks like I have Corkeese. Nope, I was right. Stansel and Rogers. I just saw Corkeese on the screen down there. I was like, hey, he's on the pair to the right. Again, everybody, I'll be back at 2 o'clock today with our next round of qualifying. Should have 2 players on every lane. Quick pace of play here this morning. I had a few no-shows. I'm going to go check in with Josh really quick. I'll be right back to wrap things up here. You're watching continuing coverage of the 2024 Spa City Open here from Central Bowling Lanes here in Hot Springs, Arkansas. Mike Flanagan on the call here on Inside Bowling. If you're not subscribed to our channel, make sure you do so. I want to thank our sponsors, Brunswick, Bowl 101 Pro Shops, Bowlifi, and Splash Car Wash. All right, back here with you. Finishing up game number 8. Just talked to Josh. We've got a full squad coming up 2 o'clock today. Zach Wilkins can get to 235 here. Robert Ward finishes with 165. Remember, there are re-entries allowed on C squad later tonight, so some of these players didn't bowl so well, might want to take a second crack at it. Carter Robinson looking to pick up the 710 here. What do you say, Carter? Let's get the 710. Oh, couldn't get it to bounce. Zach Wilkins third, 1544, 144 over coming into this game. 4 pins. 214 finish here for him. If he spares it up, that'll put him 158 over for 8 games. It's a little under 220. Had a 180 game in there in game number 3. Brought that average down a little bit. Probably a safe number. Sorry, that was 224. Excuse me, 224. Yeah, 235 left. So 224 gets him to 1768. So 168 over, which is more than 220. 221 to be exact. Average. Should be plenty to make it into the cashier's round. Shouldn't have to bowl again, have the rest of the day off. Aaron Jones and Jason Britton paired up together here. Jones is 102 over. Britton is 123 over. Currently 4th and 5th. So finishing strong for these two guys is important, so they don't have to re-enter into the tournament. They'll watch scores on the next squad and figure out whether or not they may need to re-enter. $250 entry fee, 1 and 4 cash. Aaron Jones. Throwing that purple hammer. Trips the 6. Still bowl 226. Again, Jones is 102 over right now. In 5th. DeAndre Rogers leaves the 10 pin there. Still bowl 202. Nice shot there by Jason Britton. Britton and Jones in similar positions here. Britton, though, at 123 over coming into this game. Hello to Thomas McGee in the chat. Just says hello. Hello. Hello from the other side. Big double there for Jason Britton. This is the pair to watch, 11 and 12 right now. These two guys trying to fight for that cut number, because when you get all these other bowlers coming in these next couple of squads, you know, taking 1 and 5, every pin here really matters. Aaron Jones here started with 172, 218, 195, 205, 228, 237, 247. Has come on strong, and what a break right there. Can still get to 236. Can be 138 over for 8 games, which I think will be close. I think that'll be a close number, but needs them all. Ring 7. It's kind of interesting how our game works. Make a perfect shot, in my opinion. Really good shot. Had a great shot of striking. Leaves a 7 pin. Goes right through the face. Gets a strike. My buddy Tom Hess always says throwing round objects at round objects can create quite weird things that happen. Inconsistencies and irregularities. So 205 now the max for Aaron Jones, which would put him 107 over, which is going to be close to that bubble. Wants to make the cut. He may have to re-enter the tournament. I don't know if that's in his plans or not. But Jason Britton, 123 over. Can bowl 238. If he goes off the sheet, I think he's got a nice score in the clubhouse. He'll be in good shape. Eric Jones finished with 203 the last game. Zach Wilkins 224. James Cantier finished with 203. He bowled 94 over, just 94 over. Corey Imhoff bowled 257 the last game to get to 87 over. Tamario Ashley bowled 245 the last game to get to 47 over. Mike Williams had 258 the last game to get to 37 under for his block. Scores just starting to come in here at tournamentbowl.org. That's where you can see all the complete standings here in this event. Got it pinned at the top of the chat. Nice shot there from Mr. Britton. Jason Britton. That was a huge shot. Big first shot there for Jason. 172 and 192 respectively for DeAndre Rogers and Dietrich Stansiel, excuse me. They may want to re-enter. We'll see if they do so later in the day. Right now, all eyes here on Jason Britton. Second shot in the 10th. Money. He's going to be proud of his block here. Really nice block. 227, 217, 191, 236, 246, 203, 202, and it's going to finish with a 230 game here, 238 the max. Aaron Jones, after bowling 228, 237, 247, this game is going to be sub 200, 194 the max. He's going to be on the bubble. Don't think it'll be enough, but you never know with strip and re-oils and the strength of the squads coming up. You never know what can happen. He still got a shot. He might make this cut. Jason Britton to finish it out. Nice finish for Jason. And as we round things up here, we got one more ball left here on our stream. I want to thank you guys for tuning in to this morning's coverage, the 2024 Spa City Open. We've got one squad in the books here from Central Bowling Lanes here in Hot Springs, Arkansas. My name is Mike Flanagan. If you haven't subscribed to our channel, make sure you do so. And also support our sponsors, Brunswick Bowling, Bowl 101 Pro Shops, Bowlifi, Splash Car Wash. I want to thank Josh Imhoff, the entire staff here at Central Bowling Lanes, for having me out. And I want to thank all of you viewers for tuning in and watching today's action. I will be back at 2 p.m. Central Time. That's right, 2 p.m. Central Time, right here on Inside Bowling, right here on YouTube. And because the scores come in so fast, I will not sign off the air until I have all the scores in. I'll pop them up on the screen. We'll go over them quickly, and then we will officially sign off and say a goodbye for about 2 hours and 45 minutes, everybody. Let's bring it, maybe we'll bring it into the booth. Yep. Hey, everybody, it's me. It's got a little chilly in here, so got my Adidas coat on. As you guys all know, I love to wear my Adidas coat here. Let's see where I can put these standings. We'll refresh together. Let me move them over here. And then I guess I need to move this direction a little bit, and we'll make this look somewhat cool. All right, here we go. There they are. It's like I'm looking right at them. Let's refresh. Should have all the scores in here. There they are.
All the scores should be in.
Eric Jones is your tournament leader at 1874. That is 274 over. Carl Williams second. 255 over. 168 over is Zach Wilkins. Jason Britton finishes 161 over. Dimitri Cruz 147 over. Aaron Jones 96 over. James Cantier 94 over. Corey Imhoff 87 over. 47 over is Tamario Ashley. All the other players were below the 200 score. Corkey's Chisholm, a bad last game there, 144, finishes 10 under. Followed by Jared Thompson, DeAndre Rogers, Mike Williams, Andy Warren, Dietrich Stansiel, Robert Ward, Scott Robinson, Tyler McLaren, Brian Mitchium, our man Alex, and Carter Robinson. So that is going to do it, everyone. I'll see you again, as I mentioned, coming up at 2 o'clock right here from Hot Springs, Arkansas. Thanks so much for tuning in today's coverage. We will see you a little bit later today, or if you're watching this on an archive version, we'll see you on an upcoming stream. See you a little bit later, everybody.